Sairam children, the other day we had started SS lesson number 2 government. Sorry, not 2, lesson number 3 government. Today we will continue with the same lesson. The government and law. The government frames laws and they must be obeyed by the citizens. So all the laws are prepared by the government. Law and order is very important for proper functioning of the government. The government has the authority to make as well as implement laws. Implement means put into practice. Let us take an example. You must have a ticket while traveling by train, isn't it? That is a law. It is a some sort of law. If you are caught traveling without a ticket, you have to either pay a penalty or go to jail. You cannot go by train or bus without buying a ticket. Even though the government may work lawfully, in case citizens feel that laws are not being executed properly, they have the right to raise the voice or even go to court. The court can order the government to take appropriate measures. Appropriate means proper measures. Organs of the government. You must have realized that the organization responsible for proper functioning of the country is the government. For the country to function well, what is necessary? Government. Therefore, the government is essential organ of a nation and has to perform various functions. The government frames acts and laws, ensures the proper execution. It sees to it that the law is suitable, interpreted and implemented. So for example, right now what is the law? Each and every person has to wear a mask. That is the law framed by the government. Another law that they have passed is distancing, social distancing. Of course, it is another matter that many people are not following it. You go on the road and see so many people move around without mask, and there is no social distancing left. So certain rules and regulations have to be put into practice by the government and the people. The three aims of the government are legislate, execute and impart justice. Legislate means to write the law. Execute means to put the law into practice, and give justice. Impart means give. The arm that frames laws is known as legislature, and that which executes the law is called the executive. The arm which works towards implementation of justice is the judiciary. So, the arm that frames the laws, makes the laws is legislature, and that is the Vidhan Sabha, and that which executes, putting it into practice is executive, and the arm which works towards implementation of justice is judiciary. Implement means putting into practice. So these are the three organs of the government. Which are they? Legislate, execute and impart justice. India is a vast country made up of union of different states. India has got many states, isn't it? The constitution has made India into a union of states for smooth functioning of administration. Thus, India is a federal state. Constitution prepared when we got independence for smooth functioning. India is a federal state. This means the government functions at two levels, the central level and the state level. So what is federal state? There are two forms of government. One is central. It looks after all the states, and state means in the state itself. The government at national level is central or union government. It looks after administration of the whole country. The government at state level is state government. We will study more about the organs of the state government. The legislative body of any Indian state may have one or two houses. The lower house is known as Legislative Assembly, and the upper house is the Legislative Council. So lower house is Legislative Assembly, upper house is Council. The governor is also a part of the state government. The state of Gujarat has only the lower house, that is the legislative assembly. In Gujarat there is only legislative assembly. Most of the states do not have legislative council. So the state government, under the state government there is a governor. The governor makes the legislative body, executive body and the judiciary. Legislative body, legislative assembly and legislative council. Executive body, chief minister and council of ministers. Judiciary, high court which is in the state, and under that you have district and taluka courts. So the state government, under state government who is the head? The governor is the head. Then which are the three organs of the state government? Legislative body, executive body and judiciary. Under legislative body there is legislative assembly and legislative council. Under executive body there is the chief minister and council of ministers. So who is our chief minister? Rupani. So he comes under executive body. And under judiciary, which is the highest court in the state? The high court. Under that there is the district court and the taluka court. With this we end the lesson. I will be sending you question answers. Complete them and please write them in your notebook. Enjoy your day, children. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.